Hey, it's Bethany Perry. I have a question for you. What would it be like if you felt like your whole life was healed? Even in the midst of a storm, you were ready for storms that you don't even know are coming. I want to talk to you about whole life healing coaching. What does that mean? So, not only am I a whole life healing coach, it's how I created and visualized and envisioned this program that I am bringing to you. Yes, to you. You who have a heart of gold, you who have a heart to give and serve and love others, and yet you're not quite sure how to do that. Or maybe you want some more tools to be able to do that in the work that you're in. Do you have to be a coach to take a coaching course? Absolutely not. Do you have to want to be a coach to take a coaching course? Absolutely not. My first coaching course was a neuroscience life coaching course, and I had no interest in becoming a coach, even though I did end up becoming a coach. I took that course because I was interested in the content. And the content of this program is outstanding, if I don't say so myself. Not only did I create the whole, there are many amazing speakers that are going to come to you and share their wisdom and their knowledge, and you will not be disappointed just with one of them. It will change your life. www.wholelifehealingcoach.com for those of you who want to go now, because I know videos are supposed to be short, right? This isn't going to be short. I really want to speak to you from my heart, so I'm just going to talk until I feel like my heart has reached you. Because my purpose and my passion in life is to help bring healing in a whole way to you and to the people that you know and love. And where does that trickle effect go? It goes to the whole world. And that's my vision, that's my purpose. And in that, what does it start with? It starts with love. Loving ourselves so that we can love others. And when we love ourselves, we learn about ourselves. Not only emotionally, but we learn about ourselves physically. We learn about ourselves, our differences. We learn about how food serves us and how food doesn't serve us. And not everyone is the same. It's why diets are silly, because in my opinion, they might work when you're on them, but then we all go off them because of our own lifestyle. That's just one module. The first module is always one I'm pretty excited about because it's the brain. How many coaching courses out there address the brain? I can think of one, and it's Dr. Daniel Amens, who I have trained with, and his work is amazing, and we incorporate his work, and we incorporate Dr. Amanda Wintink, the PhD neuroscientist. We incorporate her work as well. That's who I took my coaching course from, my first one. I've taken many more. And so we really look at the brain, and we look at how our brain affects our life, and then we move into the body and mindfulness. We move into connecting the mind, the body, the soul. And what does that mean? We know these words, and we may think about them, and we may think we know them. Sorry, I have a puppy over here. But we don't necessarily know how to truly incorporate that. And as we learn about these systems in the body, we also then learn some techniques, coaching techniques that you can use in your life, you can use in your coaching practice, you can use in your work. I'm sorry, meet Finnegan. He's trying to take to China. And on top of that, not to segue, but on top of that, we then move into the balance of what does yoga do for us? Now, not everybody has to love yoga. I don't care if you don't love yoga. It's okay not to love yoga. I love having different minds come together and express ourselves, our belief systems, our differences in belief systems, and yet we still can unite because we are all from the same source. And how beautiful is it to express and share our differences in a safe place where there is no fighting, no biting, but only complete, unconditional love for you as you are. That's just a really huge piece of my message. We also learn yoga, the yoga piece. We have someone come and we experience what it'd be like to take a yoga class for addiction or trauma. So there's an understanding whether you teach yoga, whether you ever want to teach yoga, or you never want to practice. The whole idea of incorporating yoga in this course is so that we can experience what our clients may need to experience, and we can offer it to them either through the networks that I have through Whole Life Healing Collective, and that's everyone who becomes a graduate becomes part of Whole Life Healing Collective, or whether it's through Whole Life Healing Centers, which is the nonprofit. So there's a lot of there's three arms to this so far. There might be more, and then the last 2 weekends we really look at how do we create a business. And the fifth weekend, some of it we learn energy awareness training. We learn kind of how to incorporate all of this, and then everything that feels a little bit maybe unfinished for whoever's in the course, we look at that and we make sure that you are prepared at the end of 6 months. It's 1 weekend a month. You're prepared to become a coach. Now, after that, I do have follow-up business coaching only if you're interested. I am not someone who likes to push anything. I am someone who wants you to come to this naturally. Because if I have to push you, what good is that? Who wants to be pushed? But self-included, I don't. But what I do want to offer you, and what my heart is so passionately here to say, is I have garnered a lot in my life. I've experienced my own traumas. No, I didn't go to war, and while I want to serve, and I do serve those who have been to war and suffer from PTSD. PTSD is not just from, what we think, some big explosion. PTSD, trauma to you, if it's traumatic to you, it's trauma. My heart wants to serve that, because whenever we have trauma carried around in our body, it shows up somewhere in our patterns, in how we eat food, how we treat other people, in our work, wherever it shows up, it does show up. We can't keep it hidden. It may just show up in our health because we push and push and push, and then it gets stuck in the body even more, and you end up paying the price. And you don't have to pay the price for your traumas anymore. Now, whether you want to work with me one-on-one, I'm open to that, but my goal is to train you so that you can help you, and then you can help others any way that serves your life. Please join me. There is room. We have room for, if you're joining online, we have all the room in the world. If you are joining in person, the spaces are very limited. I am going to offer anyone who responds to this particular video, I will give you $500 off. Maybe you need another scholarship. And, let's talk about it. Let's talk about that. If money is the only reason that you're not signing up, we need to have a conversation, because money is available. We have payment plans. We can make it work. Because the reason is, why? Because this right here, your heart is what matters to me. Healing your heart, healing your brain, healing your life, bringing movement in, and helping you with a business if that's what you want. You will learn a lot from the business, whether you have a business or not. So I invite you to come join us. WholeLifeHealingCoach.com. You can set up for an application. We start January 24th. If you end up seeing this after January 24th, everything is recorded. If you can't attend every single weekend, you can attend live virtually, or you can watch the recordings. I do recommend live or in person, just for the experience of your own, that interaction. Please reach out to me if you have any questions. Sign up for a conversation. There is absolutely no obligation. I want to talk to you. Because my heart wants to serve yours and all those that you love, so that the domino effect is worldwide. This is Bethany Perry with BethanyPerry.com. Please go to WholeLifeHealingCoach.com. I look forward to seeing you on the other side. May you be blessed.